Hey guys, my name's Adam if this is your first time here, and today we're going to talk about the big news I'm sure unless you're living under a rock you already know about. CM Punk has signed a multi-fight contract with the UFC, and I'm sure Vince McMahon is having a stroke right now, but the question remains, is this actually a good idea for CM Punk? Turns out Punk actually has a background in kempo, and he's been training with the Gracies in Brazilian Jujitsu for years, not to mention the fact that he does wrestle a realistic style, which kind of does transfer a little bit. Especially if you consider the fact that he's probably been practicing with guys like Daniel Bryan while he's on the road. And, of course, he brings athleticism to the table. We know in the indies he was wrestling up to 90-minute matches. But that was like 10 years ago. And he's 36 years old and has never had a fight before. And I just personally get a bit of a lambs to the slaughter sense in a lot of the things that he's been saying.
I definitely say my base is jiu-jitsu. I'm by no means like a kickboxing whiz or anything like that, but I intend to be as well-rounded as I possibly can. Win, lose, or draw, if I fought somewhere else, you know, maybe the little bit of the luster would have gotten knocked off. Dana and Lorenzo come in and say, the big business is your first fight. I thought you don't do freak show fights, and I kind of wear that like a badge. Can CM Punk fight? Yeah, I think everybody on some level can fight. It's in our DNA.
With that said, winning in the UFC definitely made Brock Lesnar's stock skyrocket in the world of wrestling. And if CM Punk were to lose in the UFC, it would definitely hurt his stock in the world of pro wrestling. The thing is, CM Punk doesn't want to go back to wrestling. CM Punk's goal right now seems to be to get as far into the mainstream and as far out of wrestling as possible. So winning and losing furthers both of those goals. So to answer my question earlier on in the video, yeah, this is pretty good for Punk. And it's really good for the UFC too. Brock actually managed to bring the pro wrestling fan over to UFC and outdrew everyone in the process. And he hadn't even been in the WWE in years. Plus, CM Punk actually brings something to the table that Brock didn't have. That's right, his pipe bombs.
Everyone calls it the pipe bomb, and I despise that word now.
Call it what you will, but if you put a microphone in CM Punk's hand or put his face on a poster, he's guaranteed, in my opinion, to draw a crowd. With that said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is this a big mistake for Punk? Do you think he's prepared? He knows what he's getting himself into? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.
I'm a white belt for life.
Yeah.
I refuse belt ceremonies.
I don't believe in belts. There should be no ranking system for toughness.